Heidi ho, good neighbors. So it's been a month, a little over a month actually, since I pulled the trigger and quit the day gig. And I imagine you may be wondering, how's it been going? Well, uh, I've had I've had a moment. I've had a moment or two where life kind of stepped in and said, "Are you sure? Are you sure you want to go without a regular paycheck for a while as you attempt to build this business? Is that really what you want to do? Because we're gonna fling this check engine light on, and we're gonna penalize you for that early retirement money withdrawal, even though it got you out of so many thousands of dollars of debt. We're going to put you right back in because you took that money out before the golden age of retirement." There have been one or two instances where life has indeed made me rethink this decision. But by that same token, then I come back to the fact that I set my own schedule now. I don't have to live up to anyone else's standard of productivity and what that means. I'm not having to smile and hide when I'm tired, when I'm stressed, when I'm grieving. And as a Black woman in America these days, there's a lot of grieving to be done. A lot of grieving to be done. But in those moments when I just need to put my head down and cry, I can do that. I don't have to worry about my boss coming around the corner and wondering why my head is on my desk, or why I'm just not in the mood for some idle chit chat. And in case you're wondering, yes, I am. I'm wearing a robe. And it's great. I can remember, I don't know how many years ago now, but I was on this one particular job, corporate setting. There was a dress code to uphold, and our dress code was, if I remember correctly, business casual. And so I had taken to wearing a suit with some comfortable sneakers. And for whatever reasons, people took, and I'm saying people, I have a fairly good idea who it was that dropped a bug in HR's ear about the way I was dressed. But again, that's so many years ago now. I'm sure she's gone on to bigger and better things. But our manager circulated an article with the title, something like, dress for success, or whatever the catchphrase was at the time. And in that article, there was a heading that said, dress for the position you want, not the one you have. So this article circulates through our team. By the time it gets to me, there had been some other things going on. So I was in kind of a snarky mood, to say the least. So when I read that heading, I thought about it for a minute, and I pulled out a little sticky note, and I wrote a note on it that said, if I were to do this, I would come into the office in my robe, pajamas, and fuzzy slippers, because what I really want to do is stay at home and write. And I put the little sticky on the article, and I checked the box that said I had read the article, and I passed it back to my manager. And shortly after that, everybody quit commenting on what I was wearing that day. And I think back to that article now because, for the most part, my day involves getting up by 8 o'clock in the morning. I take a few minutes to do a little morning meditation. And then, weather permitting, I go for my walk. And I'm up to about 2 miles now. Go for my walk. I come back. I shower. I put on a t-shirt, my yoga pants. I don't have any fuzzy slippers, but I do have a little pair of, just a little pair of socks that I wear around the house. And I toss on the robe. I go get something for breakfast. And then I sit down and I write. And I write for anywhere from 20 minutes to 2 hours. And then after that, I have lunch. And then in the afternoon, I sit and I do kind of the admin stuff. So I'll edit a video, I'll write a blog post, I'll check my email. And then I'm done about 3 o'clock. And when I tell you this has been probably the most relaxed I have been in years, that's not an exaggeration. I actually sleep at night, which is a rarity for me. It's been a little over 27 years since I have slept through the night consistently. And with the exception of, at this point, maybe 3 nights since I quit my day job, I sleep. I sleep through the night. Oh, living without an alarm clock. That's indescribable as well. Even though my body had been trained to wake up and go to work at a certain time, that quickly faded, thank goodness. I think the last little bit of that is that 6 a.m. got to run to the bathroom. But other than that, oh no, I wake up naturally. And it just, I don't wake up with that anxiety. I don't wake up with that, not quite sense of dread, because going to work wasn't that bad. But I do wake up just feeling more at ease. I really do. So, yeah, money's going to be an issue, I think, in a couple more months if I don't start to sell books. Oh, which reminds me, we should probably have a word from our sponsor at this point, eh? Dana here, founder of No Waterpress Publishing and Consulting. I'm not a world-renowned novelist just yet, but I play one on YouTube, and I'm here to ask you to buy my books. Each one is chock full of entertaining goodness that's sure to provide many minutes of pleasure between episodes of whatever you're binge watching these days. They come in a variety of page counts and cover options, sure to look good wherever reading takes place. So after you watch this video, click on over to No Waterpress Publishing and Consulting, the link is in the description box below, and buy your copy today. Now, back to the video. So yeah, I know, but I figure I'll start practicing now for when the sponsorships roll in, right? And not to be funny, but gotta sell those books, as I was saying. So yes, money's probably going to be an issue here in about a couple of months if I don't start to generate some revenue from the various streams I have. So definitely go ahead and hit the subscribe button so that you'll know what's coming up, because I do have not only the books for sale, but I'll be opening up a couple of courses here soon as well, and you'll definitely want to hear about that. In the meantime, that's how it's going. That's how it's going. I'm still happy I made the leap, and I'm looking forward to where it takes me. You guys take care, and we'll see you back here soon.